What's going on, everybody? It's Willie Joe here again. Wanted to make this really quick video to go over two emails that I received on my order for the Mustang Mach-E. As many of you know, I placed my order for the Ford Mustang Mach-E Select Edition on March 17, 2022. Still haven't taken delivery, but been updating all of you on any communications and updates I've received. So this first email I have from Ford directly says, in the subject line, information regarding your Ford order. As soon as I got this, pretty excited, but also pretty confused because the subject line seems very morose, very dim, very grim. So there's not a lot of emotion there. It seems like it's setting itself for bad news. So when I opened the email, this is what the email said. It says, "Dear Willie, we understand that it has been too long since you last heard from us. Today we wanted to give you an update on the status of your Mustang Mach-E Select order." When I saw this line, I was very excited. I was hoping I could scan through the email, lower down, and see a potential delivery date, and this is how the email continues on. "Unfortunately, continued supply chain issues are slowing things down. We're working diligently to try and reduce these delays. Now, here's our promise to you. We know that waiting for delivery of your Ford is far less fun than actually driving it, so we commit to updating you as soon as we can, at least once every 45 days regarding your vehicle's production schedule status, no matter what. Thank you for your patience and understanding." So obviously not great news, just letting me know what I already knew and expected, that there were delays. What I found really funny here is that we will update you at least within 45 days. I mean, if you're not updating me within 45 days, that's pretty bad customer experience there. That's pretty bad. I mean, you could have at least made that window a little bit shorter to give me more regular updates, but I think they're kind of just hedging their bets and giving themselves a little bit more leeway. 45 days is a long time to go without an update on your brand new car that you're ordering, but obviously we're in a different environment right now, but glad to hear that they are committing to giving me updates, which is great. I would expect updates more frequently, but this is what we have to work with. So no great news here, but let's move on to the next email that I got. This one is not regarding my order, but very much a marketing email. Okay, so the second email I received is a marketing email. The subject line says, "Willie, want a complimentary oil change, tire rotation, and more?" So upon seeing this subject line, my initial reaction is, why are you sending me these emails when I'm nowhere near getting my car? I would expect the marketing team to kind of push these types of emails out a little bit later, especially for people with delayed orders, but let's continue on and see the rest of the email. "Here's how to get the works on us. With the Ford Pass Rewards Visa, you'll earn 11,000 points on your first purchase. That's over a $50 value and enough points for the works service package, which includes an oil change, tire rotation, and more. Use your member ID to get started. Apply now." What's really interesting here is the oil change is not relevant for me. I ordered an electric car and an oil change is not going to be relevant. I would have expected Ford to update their email marketing advertisements to reflect that some of their audience now has electronic powered vehicles and not all of their audience has gas powered vehicles. So the selling points that they're selling me on, such as the oil change, really isn't relevant for me. I would expect them to change the language there. And I know that tire rotation is important, especially for an electric car because of all of that instant torque, but it doesn't seem like it's a really big selling point, especially for somebody who's an electric vehicle owner. So let's continue on with the email. It continues on to say, "Get the card built for Ford owners, rewards for your wallet, $300 in statement credits. Earn a $100 statement credit for spending $3,000 in the first 3 billing cycles after your account is opened, plus a $200 statement credit every year when you spend at least $6,000 within 12 consecutive billing cycles. Everyday special financing, 0% intro APR on Ford dealership purchases over $499 for 6 billing cycles. After that, you have a variable APR. No annual fee. Enjoy all the benefits without having to pay an annual fee. More points for your Ford, 5% back in points on Ford dealership purchases, 3% back in points on gas, auto insurance, parking, and dining, 1% back in points on all other purchases." So going through this, it's pretty much your traditional credit card here where they're giving you extra points for spending with Ford. Personally, for me, I see myself spending with Ford just one time and not continuously. So it doesn't really make sense for me to continue to focus on racking up rewards points in Ford's program. I do rack up points in a lot of other programs like Marriott, on Chase, on Amex. So I feel that spending my own dollars with those credit cards are probably going to give me more of a benefit, so I can focus my spending and accumulate points and accumulate more value with those other programs. So not really an email for me, and the main proposition that they mentioned is not very relevant for my situation, but that's a marketing email that might be relevant for you if you're interested, and if you have several Ford vehicles, then you can really rack up your points with Ford. That's going to be it for this really quick video. Just wanted to give you all an update on my order. I am seeing in the comments section that many of you who ordered in November, December have already received a production date, which is really good. I did see one comment in my comment section that said somebody who ordered in February 2022 actually got their production date, aiming for August of this year. So maybe there's hope for me in the next month that I'll have a production date. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed, but I'm really excited for getting my car. Definitely not a fan of these gas prices. So if you really enjoyed this video, please click like, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more updates for me and my order for the Ford Mustang Mach-E. Thanks.